It is Bimmy.
Roadman. And welcome to the PHRL GT3 absolute chaos race of Brands Hatch in the rain. Because who thought this was a good idea? Someone. Yeah, well, apparently the drivers did. So, I mean, I can't argue with that. Oh, and we've got Juan there, spinning off into absolute abyss. Oh, and he's crashed again.
Yeah. So it has proved difficult so far to.
Indeed, it is very difficult to. It looks very difficult to drive at this current moment. So, nothing at all happening so far.
Yeah. So we are still in the very early stages of qualifying here.
Indeed.
So it is difficult to tell what's going on as well because we are still yet to get the action going properly.
I mean, we have Armadillo here, setting one of the times. We don't know if it's a good time yet.
Yeah, no, we will know that when he crosses the line.
Sliding.
It's also pretty difficult to say what a good time is.
Yes, very.
I am also watching the screen right now in about 3 FPS since I'm watching you share your screen.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I do hope that the stream itself is a bit better than that.
Yes,
anyway,
it seems to be at 60 FPS.
Alright, that's perfect. As I am also just trying to work on getting my game to run properly because it is not treating me very nicely at the moment.
Well, no, it is a beta product. I think they just set out so that they can get even more money out of you. But it is a beta product.
Yeah, the CSP Rain is what we're talking about.
Yes, the CSP Rain is definitely in beta.
Yes. For sure. But we are grateful to have it.
Indeed, indeed. We have everyone running the wet tyres for this race, obviously, or else they would be in a wall by now. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, slicks in the wet does not work on AC because, well, they simply just go straight, essentially.
Indeed. They do not turn, or brake, or do anything for that matter.
Or accelerate.
Indeed.
They do quite literally nothing.
It is literally like you're on the rims.
Yeah, so we're gonna just probably see drivers out for the entire session. I don't think we're gonna see many pit stops during this quali.
We have Armadillo with a fastest sector 2 so far. 1 second up on his time.
Yes, indeed. We have Charlie Lambertson fastest at the moment.
Oh, and that's Armadillo off and in the middle of the track.
Well, his name is Armando, not Armadillo. Just clear that up.
Yep.
for the commentator here.
That's my bad.
Yeah, we do expect this race to be quite let's say eventful because of the weather conditions.
Yes, indeed.
We do have a forecast for you here. We are starting this race in pretty light rain. There are 5 rain categories and then we'll also drive. So we have and they are simply labeled Cat 1 to 5.
Impressive.
So the race will start with Cat 1 rain, and it will transition slowly into Cat 3 rain. We then expect a major shower, which is going to be Cat 5, but that's only going to be for a very short span of just a few minutes. And then Cat 2 to the end, which is what we're seeing in qualifying right now, and it looks pretty treacherous already.
Indeed.
So
Iceman Stopper setting fastest purple sector 1.
Yeah, so we definitely think it's going to be difficult during the race for sure.
Oh yes, certainly.
And then it's worth mentioning that some cars handle rain better than others. I'd say there are some cars that are quite a lot easier to drive than others as well. So you do definitely have an advantage this race if you are driving one of the more forgiving cars. Not to say a more forgiving car is always better, because you may not be able to extract the most pace out of those, but
also it seems like Iceman Stopper may be locking up somehow in a GT3 in the rain. Seeing
what
them
makes you think that?
slide going forwards. Well, turning the wheel but going forwards while braking.
I think that's just called driving in the rain.
You know what? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
But that is Iceman with
we
a
do
lap.
apologize for having an incompetent commentator.
Says you.
Anyway, as I am now working hard on getting onto the server, which I have now successfully managed to, I believe this time.
Oh, and that's Kai. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Out of qualifying due to a DQ of teleporting back to the pit lane.
Which is not allowed in qualifying. It is, for this race specifically, it is allowed to do during the race because of the abnormal track conditions, which, as said, that is going to allow the drivers to use back to pits during the race, but during qualifying it is not allowed.
Nick Callis here, 0.2 up on his Delta, as well as Armadillo possibly up on his Delta. Armando up on his Delta. I've called him Armadillo for too long. He is just an Armadillo though. Yeah, up on his Delta as well.
Is definitely killing me again, or it wants to crash, but it's not actually successful in crashing. Which is the...
Oh, and that's Alessio Badea off the track, apparently.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, then look.
No.
Oh.
Because I am trying to get this fixed. It's the Sid either having a technical disconnection, or we don't know if that is a voluntary disconnection.
I bet you it probably is.
We do have some grid penalties for today as well.
Oh, Joshua sliding.
Oh, Joshua.
Like he's in Need for Speed game. Looks like he's taking very clean lines through most of these corners here.
Like... Yeah, so currently we have Icebrand on top. He's also quite far ahead in the championship at the moment.
Indeed, yes. Currently has all the points.
Yeah, basically, he has won every race so far. Although he has not gotten all the possible points because he hasn't gotten pole position every race.
Ah, yes.
At Silverstone he got the win and the fastest lap. At Watkins Glen he only got the win. At Road Atlanta he got the win, and last week at the yesterday at the Hungaroring he got the fastest lap and finished in first position.
Ooh, very nice. Here is the Anchovy in the... I'm pretty sure one of the only Ferraris on the grid. Being a Ferrari and spinning out, more than likely. Very Ferrari-like from them. Vasilios has taken P1. Words on not wording today. Has taken P1 with 0.2 seconds ahead of Iceman Stopper.
Yeah, Vasilios is one of the many drivers that have recently changed over to the Lux.
Indeed, to be honest, I think that needs a BOPing right there.
It has traditionally been the slowest car in the field. So, but I think so a lot of those drivers.
Oh,
were
Joshua
driving
spinning out.
Oh.
Ooh.
A lot of those drivers were running the Pro Tech earlier, and that car was very fast, but it had some terrible tire wear.
Indeed. I mean, we still have one person running the Protec around the track. Is there anyone up in that Delta at the moment? Literally no one. Yeah, there we have the one Porsche right behind our second place person here. The only Porsche on the grid because it is crap when it comes to tyre wear in general.
Although this race, it shouldn't really be affected by that because they are running wet tires, which is a different tire compound to the one that.
Indeed, but the last.
Oh,
and that's Iceman spinning out on the first turn.
But but you see he's 8 seconds off at the moment, so that's not affected by the car, I can tell you.
Sid is also, but I mean, then you've got Sid being 70 seconds up.
What?
Sid is 70 seconds up.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I do apologize for Alex's...
Sid is 70 seconds up on his Delta.
That is a visual glitch then. Or a...
Your visual glitch. Wait, let me put this... Oh, crap. Never mind, I am very important. Okay. Anyway, as we see, the BMW of Sid here, oh, what is it?
About a minute left in the session. We don't have Vasilios Kukovinos out on track, according to my track map. Icebrand is on an outlap. As said, he is definitely the championship leader. By quite some margin.
Yes, Icebrand with 60 points up in the championship so far, and...
No, 70 points actually, to
70.
be more exact. Yeah, which is quite a margin.
Indeed.
To have as the championship leader.
Joshua disqualified for teleporting.
Yeah, I saw he's just spun out, and I think he wouldn't have time for another lap anyway, so I think he's just decided to not complete the rest of the session.
Yes. But that is qualifying virtually over.
Indeed, and we are just gonna have to wait for the final couple of drivers to finish their laps.
Indeed.
I have updated my settings a bit now, so I should now be able to actually exist on the server.
Well, it's always good to see you exist.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Icebrand isn't up on his lap as far as I can see.
No, he seems to be on an off lap so far. Charlie Lambertson is trying to catch up, and never mind.
Yeah.
Nikai Callis seems to be in a wall.
Yeah, we see Juan
is on a fast lap so far. Seems to be 0.8 up. Let's see if he can secure that time. And yes, he can, bumping him up to 5th. As well as Alessio also seems to be on a hot lap so far. Concerning that they are in the... Never mind. Nick Callis is in the pit lane. Yep, everyone seems to be done with their laps. Except Sid going for a lap and not improving. It seems like he lost on the last corner right there.
Yeah.
Quite impressive work from him though. Especially, was he here yesterday?
I'm not sure.
I have no remembrance of yesterday. No.
We're coming up on the lap trap.
Alright. Now, as we wait for the race server to start, I'm just.
Yes, which will be a short break now in between because we do have an incident report.
Ah, okay, I see. Then the stream shall be taking a short break at the same time.
And my wheel is working as well.
And
So
we're
the safety car drive.
Alright, and welcome back to the GT3 PHRL race here at Brands Hatch in the rain, because someone thought this was a good idea. It is not.
The drivers did, once again. It was this, I just want to clarify that the drivers voted.
It was not a good idea, and they should
go.
all be fired. We have one new entry on the grid, racing from Vanguard Racing. He has had zero experience in that car, on this track, this combo, in the rain. He is cooked. We expect to see a lot of crashes from him. Nick Hykalis has been applied his grid penalty from a couple of races ago, and he is starting in last place.
Same good. Yeah, and it's actually the same situation for Anchovy, who had a 3-place grid penalty applied. And we also had an incident during qualifying, which is under appeal now, which means that it will not be affecting this week's race.
Indeed. So, as we wait for the... Oh, wait, no, the countdown is on. Oh, God.
Yeah, the 6 red lights are coming up here now, or 6 and
3,
4.
2, 1. And
And
they're
they
off!
are off.
Charlie Lambertson with a drive-through for a jump start as Vasilios tries to cover off Iceman Stopper up the outside. With a lot of battling throughout.
Indeed. I'm going to remind you to head back to pits as the camera guy, just we don't have a tricky situation there.
Charlie Lambertson and Iceman Stopper side by side through one of those corners. As we look from above here, we can see all the GT3s coming down. That, whoever the hell that is, of the inside. Oh, almost getting smashed into there. Oh, that is Joshua in the middle of the track, almost getting hit by Alessio Badia. And Rye Spider has somewhere spun out, probably again. As we have Iceman Stopper 0.3 seconds behind Charlie Lambertson. With Charlie Lambertson 0.9 behind.
So Charlie has gained 1 position off of the race start, it seems.
Yes, especially with his jump start.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that is Felicios off the track after sliding around.
Yeah, so Vasily is off, as you say.
Charlie Lambertson up in front.
If he will be able to
stop half a second behind.
Yeah, so that puts Iceberg into the net lead. We do have another car off in the background there. That looks like it is Armando. So we've had, I think, 3 cars going wide or spinning out so far. Although no massive crashes, thankfully.
Charlie Lambertson going into the pits. Probably to serve his drive-through.
And he sped into the pit lane.
Oh, I'll be very angry about that.
He's got himself a 5-second penalty. It is a lower speed limit today of 50 kilometers per hour in the pit lane, just because of how tight this pit lane is. And also because of how short it is to not make this, because at some of these shorter pit lanes, you almost gain time from pitting. It feels like, or you don't lose enough time. As we have Alessio spinning off in turn 1,
and we have a quite close fight between Anchovy and Nick Hykalis. One in the Pack 2 car, one in the Pack 1. The Lexus is known to be a lot slower in the first couple of laps compared to most of the other cars. Especially with the drivers having a 10-minute interperiod due to penalties being applied throughout the grid.
Yeah. Because we did have an incident report, as I mentioned, that is now under appeal, so that will...
Armadillo side by side with Sid. Never mind, he's overtaken him. Rye Spider side by side with Sid.
Yeah, I think Sid might have been off a bit there if he's lost that much time. Spider around the outside. Oh, Sid spins out and they're both off.
2 off into the gravel. Spider getting right back out of it.
But racing will continue despite that little incident there. So this lighter rain is expected to carry on for about another 3 or 4 minutes, maybe. But then it's going to be a long transition period into some slightly heavier rain. And then there's a major shower coming in about 25 minutes.
Ooh, that's going to be tough for the drivers to wrap their head around.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Rice Spider going off there.
I don't
Charlie.
believe
Oh,
it.
then that's Armando going backwards. He's
Yes,
back where he started.
indeed. Yeah,
Well, no, he's actually
and
first. Oh, and that's Rice Spider off at the same time.
Yeah, everything is kicking off here now on lap number 3 of this race as Icebrand Stopa has disconnected. I believe we might have had a technical disconnection from him.
We are checking. We have Charlie Lambertson somewhere. Armando catching up, so going side by side with Kai, it looks like. Or trying to.
As Icebrand Stopa is coming back into the race now.
Armando looking up the inside, but choosing not to go up there, probably because of the front engine. Oh wait, no, and Kai's off, never mind.
Kai is indeed wide there.
Joshua catching up to Vasilios. As Vasilios goes off. God damn it, people, stop going off.
Yeah, so since we do not know why Icebrand Stopa was disconnected.
I mean, that's going to place him all the way in last now.
Yes, but with the likelihood of safety cars being deployed, that's not going to affect him all too much, I don't think.
Charlie Lambertson takes, never mind, Alessio Badia takes fastest lap of the session in the only Porsche on the server.
Yeah.
Rice Spider spinning with Armando coming right up next to him.
It's not a Porsche, it's a ProTech.
Oh, sorry, it's a ProTech, my bad again.
Yeah.
I'm getting sued. Oh, and that's the ProTech off into the puddles.
That is Alessio.
Well,
but so we do have a very eventful start to this race. Oh, Joshua is off and he's in the middle of the track.
Ooh, that could
as
be.
We have the first safety car of the race deployed.
This means that all drivers must slow down to.
No,
they don't. They must go behind the safety car next lap. This lap, one of the laps. The safety car.
They will line up behind the safety car.
Oh, and that's Joshua off again.
Yeah, during the safety car, that's going to be a costly mistake.
Indeed, going all the way down to P10 now.
So the reason for the safety car deployment is a technical disconnection and multiple cars going off. As we have Nick Haikalis taking his mandatory pit stop early on here.
Very good strategy from him.
Indeed.
The average pit time being a 2 minute 20 seconds. That is 100% wrong. Do not look at that.
That is including our race director and commentator cars going back to pit as well. That does extend that average pit time a bit. So do not trust that.
The app is not to be trusted.
Indeed.
But as the safety car starts off, we'll be having a race restart starting soon.
Not a
probably.
race.
This race.
Yeah, not a race restart, but a safety car restart.
Safety car restart of this race shortly. I presume when most, if not all, the cars are lined up with the safety car.
Indeed. Yeah, which is going to be probably at least another lap from now, because there are cars that are not even made it past the finish line yet. So I think this will be at least one more lap behind the safety car. As Charlie Lambertson is disconnected, we do not know if that is a technical disconnection or if that is him disconnecting on his own.
As you see the view from all the drivers back here.
Yeah, the spray is definitely noticeable.
Indeed.
Yeah.
With the McLaren having the loudest window wiper known to mankind. Everyone lined up on the start here. Anchovy, it was very interesting just then. Or maybe I just am. We have everyone lined up on the grid as they all come down from the safety car.
Yeah, indeed. And we are going to actually be getting a red flag now because of a technical issue here. So
yes, I love that.
the result,
Love
the
to see it.
results will be taken from the end of the current lap, and we will restart this race with 30 minutes to go because we had a driver disconnected for a technical issue, and we also had a driver disqualified because of a technical issue. So that is the situation. We do apologize for this. We will be doing a short intermission.
This is an extremely interesting situation. As the safety car goes off and almost crashes into a barrier, it's an extremely interesting situation.
Yes, and we will go to an intermission now, so we will see you in a couple of minutes again.
And welcome back to GT3 restarted race. Because it turns out the rain wasn't a good idea. Who could have guessed?
That was not the reason for the red flag, though. But
I know, but it's still a very valid reason. As we get ready for the race to take part again, I'd like to remind you about our sponsors. Anything. And anyway. Yeah, as we wait, kids, you know, if your mum never gives you a cookie, go for the weed. That's always the best thing.
no. Let's not become the 24 hours of Le Mans broadcast here.
Well, no. Me and Max were talking about it yesterday, about how tobacco technically isn't bad for you. Like, we're talking mid-race about it. And, anyway, 5 starting lights. With the race starting in 3, 2, 1, and they're off.
Hopefully not off the track.
Yes, never mind. Anchovy leading the pack with Juan, with everyone behind them. Oh, that's right, Spider spinning! And taking no one with him, surprisingly.
Yeah, miraculously only Spider going off there.
Professional spinner right there.
Did
and that's 2 people off. I believe that was Iceman Stopper and someone else who... Oh, and that's Armando off.
Yeah, and we too immediately had a safety car. But crucially, we are racing. We are under functional conditions.
Apparently.
All drivers are still in the race. And everything seems to be working as it should this time around.
Let me just break my smiley face real quick.
Yeah, and while we are under the safety car, I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Cameraman, to return to the pits.
Ah, yes, I completely forgot about that. Thank you, I almost said a Max.
That has happened on occasion in the past where the race director has forgotten to return to the pit lane. Anyway, so Charlie Lambertson, who through his technical issue with getting disqualified despite serving a penalty, is into the lead after having his This place reinstated. Although it's going very slow.
Yes, safety car speeds. He seems to
Although he has
really
now
not want the
gotten
penalty.
He has now been given the command to speed up, which is always better to be a bit too careful than to be too
Bit
risky.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a monkey in half.
So we should be able to be going already on this lap. As it
Hopefully.
looks right now. Because the
As-
field is already up there. So the way the rain is going to work from now on is that it's the same forecast that we had before, but that Cat 5 shower is now no longer included in the forecast.
Indeed, apparently so.
But so that should mean that we could have more drivers staying on the track, but they are still going to be challenged by this weather, which is, well, the wet weather is there to impose a challenge. It's not there to be easy on the drivers, is it? So
Well, I mean, they chose it. Their fault.
indeed, they did vote for
It's
wet
their own
weather
choosing
to
to
be
die.
used, and they did vote in favor of this track.
But will Armadillo make it? 9 seconds behind.
Yes, he will definitely, and it is still Armando, not Armadillo.
God!
No swearing, please, on
No, don't worry.
on national television, sir.
Well, I did it
Anyway,
once yesterday, so... As we see, Charlie Lambertson trying to sniff the ass of the safety car. Never mind.
he's now letting the safety car pull away as he should.
Indeed. Trying not to get a penalty this time, I presume.
Although the safety car is looking a bit shaky there because of the suboptimal weather conditions.
Well, as we know, the safety car itself is just unoptimal, and he's on the gravel.
That is on purpose, however, just to make the neat little teleportation trick work.
Oh
which
wow, magic.
bit of teleportation has never hurt anybody. So as we
Absolutely
go
magic.
to the rolling restart here, hopefully this should be a bit easier to deal with. Charlie Lamberson goes, and the pole sitter is, no, not the pole sitter, the race leader is being pressured.
Being pressured
from
by
behind
Alessio.
By Alessio, and he's gone wide. He's off
Oh,
in
and that's
turn one.
Charlie off. We have Rice Spider trying to look on the outside. Oh, and looking up the inside. Oh, I think that he just smacked into Kai.
Yeah, we are having, but it looks fairly
Right,
clean
side by
across most
side
of
with
the
Rice
field.
Spider bumping slightly. Rice Spider trying to keep on the line as he secures that position with Anchovy trying to look up Kai's arsehole.
Rear
Exhaust pipes.
diffuser. Rear diffuser. That's what he meant to say.
Yes, my bad.
And
that's two people off. 3 people off.
You
4
do?
people. 5. Many people off.
A lot of people are indeed off. Me too.
I do not know what that would be, but in my books that would be a 10-second penalty to George Russell.
Suppose we have another, I think, safety car here.
Oh god, that's another one.
Because of that moderate pileup.
Indeed. That very, very moderate pileup.
Although that was on the brink of a full course yellow rather than a safety car.
Well, you know, 6 people off. That.
Yeah, at first it only looked like it was 1 or 2 guys spinning separately, but it turned out to be a lot more than that. So.
Alright, as the leaders line up behind the safety car, literally just the leaders, no one else. Everyone else is dead.
So we will be going racing at the end of the. Yes, we will be going racing at the end of the current lap. That's already confirmed. Alessio Badea is currently in last place. So the man who took the lead after Charlie Lamberson went off in turn 1 has gone down to 12. We've had a big order shakeup, and he has actually disconnected from the race now.
I've broken my mouse somewhere.
That's not great.
I've broken
Oh,
a portion
car
of my
running
mouse.
a bit wide.
Oh my god. Very
that-
very professional here. We are very professional at PHRL race leagues. Sure.
As the leader is now lined up right behind the safety car, although it is quite a lot of spray here. So I'm not sure if the leader can even see the safety car. As the lights have now been turned off from the safety car, so it's gonna pull away at the end of this corner here to allow the leader to build a gap.
As the safety car goes off slightly again.
Just pushing hard.
Yes. Turning into the Super Formula 1 from that famous clip everyone knows about because of the YouTube shorts.
As it parks in the gravel and will pull away as we are going racing yet again.
And that is Charlie Lambertson, I believe, flashing his lights at the person in front of him. That's a big naughty in the rulebook.
As the drivers have been warned and reminded to drive a bit softer and
Right
easier.
Spider looking on the on one of the sides of Iceman Stopper, going onto the gravel slightly after going in wide, almost hitting Juan.
But this time the field
Right Spider looking at the and he's got been hit by multiple drivers.
Only right that has spun himself.
Oh no,
my
and
God.
there's two more. Okay,
No, it's
they've all killed themselves.
they do keep on racing this time.
We have Charlie Lambertson trying to fight his way up into prime position with the free Lexus. Charlie Lambertson getting onto someone's rear end, up the inside. Oh, getting almost cut off there from that person. As we see on the inside, on the onboard camera, when you see how close these drivers really are, with Iceman Stopper right behind Charlie Lambertson. All in the Lexus, of course. We promise we have. Oh, and that's Iceman off into the gravel. Charlie
Yes,
Lambertson
indeed.
still trying to catch up to Valicios.
Vasilios.
Thank you. It looks like they are pretty much even on the pace. As my keybinds no longer work. Here we go.
We do have quite a tight battle right at the front right now. We have Vasilios about 6 tenths behind Nick, or as we do say when it's wet racing, right up the bumper. Because 6 tenths in these conditions is essentially nothing, because one little mistake.
Right Spider catching. Oh, and they're bumping bumpers there. Right Spider and Armadillo fighting it out. Armadillo known to be quite an aggressive driver. Especially during these wet races.
I wouldn't say he's got a reputation as an aggressive driver, but he does.
Oh, and he spun! And he spun out!
Yes. Yeah, that is just himself that has gone off. He does allow Sid to go by before returning to the track.
I don't think he would want another penalty. If he's getting one anyway.
We will see about any penalties after the race.
Indeed. I need
As
to
we
find
have
that
a few love taps there near the front.
Juan and Iceman Stopper trying to fight for it. Iceman Stopper going on the outside of Charlie Lambertson, getting the move done through the last corner and securing himself that position. Never mind, that was Nick Kaikai. Sorry for that mistake. I am severely injured in the brain. And that is Nick Icalis on the... Oh, and that's Iceman Stopper spinning out.
I think we had Vasilios running wide just before that as well. Iceberg has gone off, as has Vasilios, but they're both back on track again. It's just synchronized spinning there from the pair of them.
Indeed. You can see Joshua trying to catch up to Kai in the
And I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be as trigger happy now on the safety car for the rest of the race. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a single green lap if every little spin is gonna cause a safety car. So
Kai
I think
and
the
Joshua
conditions,
battling it out.
what I can see now, the conditions are definitely worsening. We've been through that initial clean stint, pretty much.
Oh, and they're side by side. Side by side, up the inside Joshua goes, securing that position from Kai.
Yeah.
Oh, Kai looks for the switchback.
Yeah, so the way the weather looks right now, we're gonna have this type of weather for the next 7 or so minutes, and then it's gonna be about 5 minutes of slightly heavier rain, and then it's gonna immediately start calming down again to about just a little bit more than this.
Huang trying to catch up to
this.
Nick Hicalis, and he has already broken the Lexus 3-race streak of the 3 positions being held by a Lexus. Probably because one has died.
Although we do have a Lux in P1, a Lux in P2.
Oh, and that's someone off and dead. They are dead.
Now we have like Lux in P4 as well, because there was a Furion that just went off.
Oh, and that is the Furion almost crashing into Iceman Stopper. That could be pointed as a unsafe rejoin, possibly.
What it looks like right now is like the conditions look fair enough, but all the offs are happening in turn 1. So it looks like, I think turn 1 is also known as Paddock Hill, if I'm not mistaken. So Paddock Hill at turn 1 is proving a bit difficult to these guys at the moment, as Armando has spun in the... Yeah, that's also in turn 1.
Yep.
Everybody's finding turn 1 difficult at the moment.
I mean, to be honest,
I
we
think
cannot
that's
blame
just
them.
because... No, it is a difficult corner in the dry to begin with. It is a downhill corner, and it's a downhill, pretty open, high-speed corner, which just breeds trouble in the wet. But the rest of the track does look pretty fair enough, although we do see some drivers running wide, like Vasilios just did there.
Indeed. Charlie Lambertson leading the pack of Lexus.
Yeah. So, as it looks right now, this is going to be Icebrand Stoppa's first non-win of the season, and his first non-podium of the season, but we do not know that.
I mean, he could do an absolute...
race finishes.
He could do an absolute Icebrand Stopper common W, and
we're still also only 15 minutes into this race since
Joshua and Kai going at it again. It looks like Joshua trying to overtake Kai.
Oh, we have Vasily going wide in turn 1 again, as we were saying and talking about that corner proving difficult. As you said, Joshua and Kai are
Joshua off,
but Joshua
possibly
is
leaving
the
Kai
next
with the open
victim
door.
of that corner. Rye Spider is the next victim of turn 1 as well. They're all going off in turn 1.
I mean, it does seem to be a very slippery slope, especially since most of this track is downhill.
Yeah, especially turn 1 is a downhill, and you're pretty much turning under braking there, so it's a difficult corner, as I said, to begin with, if you want to be fast, and it is not made any easier by the fact that it is pouring down at the moment.
Especially with the ABS probably crying for its life at this point.
So I think a lot of drivers will have moved that brake bias quite far forward, because the last thing you want here is the rear axle to start locking up, even with the ABS.
Well, no, you don't want it to lock up in the first place. That's the problem there. You just don't want it to lock up.
Yeah, but it's even worse when the rear axle starts to slide. You want as much weight as possible on this car to be at the front, I feel like, in these conditions. To really dig those front tires into the ground and get that car to turn.
Yeah.
As we see Icebrand Stoppa about a second behind Vasilios Kukavinos.
Can he catch
out of
up?
the
I'm not
final
exactly
corner.
sure if he can catch up or not.
Let's see if any of these become the next victims of turn 1. I think Vasilius has become a victim again, and he has spun this time. I think that's the 3rd lap in a row that he has had a little incident in the first corner. This one was probably the worst of them so far. It is a very easy mistake to make, as all of these guys are showing us. And these are not bad drivers by any means. They are very good at what they do.
Indeed, I mean, these drivers could probably beat me in any car possibly ever made.
That doesn't say a lot though, but...
shut up.
But this is actually, looking at the grid for today's race, this is actually this is probably 11 of the best drivers that this championship has seen in a while.
Indeed.
Maybe because this
very
very difficult race attracts mainly drivers that can handle the trickier conditions, maybe, or is it just a coincidence? I don't know.
Oh no, if I'm a bad driver and I will go for it.
Obviously, I'm not saying the other drivers are bad. There are some fantastic drivers in there as well. Second place in the championship, Michael Zhitatsky, is not racing today. And I don't believe he was racing yesterday either, which is very unfortunate.
Indeed, he has lost out on some points.
He did win the championship in season 9, and he finished second by half a point last season. We do have a battle for P1 coming into turn 1.
Oh, Nikolai Kallis looking up the inside of Charlie Lambertson, looking like Charlie gets more grip in the first corner compared to Nikolai Kallis.
I'm gonna guess that Charlie's made a mistake, because they've also got Juan right on the rear end of them there.
Yeah, it looks like Charlie has made a mistake, with 2 seconds down on Nikolai Kallis' sector 3 time. So yes.
Yeah, and Nick lost about a second to Juan last lap.
Indeed, they are all going straight for it. Juan looking up one of the sides. I cannot tell, there is so much rain.
Yeah, I think... Well, Charlie started pulling away again now, but I think that might be a mistake from Nick.
Indeed.
I'd say when it comes to these conditions, consistency beats pace every day of the week.
Yeah, 100%.
And now we are into the worst part of the race when it comes to the conditions because of the removal of that Category 5 stint. It does look quite manageable though, I will say that.
Indeed, I think we should have kept it in. I like seeing people spin.
Yeah, it's more to do with the time frame now that that was removed. So this rain is not going to stay for very long, it's going to stay for about 5 minutes, and then it's going to start calming down again to about what we had during qualifying. As we have Charlie Lambertson with the fastest lap off the race, 1:37.9. Actually, what was pole position?
I believe pole position was of 34.
Yeah,
33.
and that wasn't slightly better, or that wasn't quite a lot better conditions than this, but I'm impressed to see the fastest lap being set now, considering this is almost the worst the weather is supposed to be getting, but...
Armadillo looking, Armando looking like he's made a mistake there, losing out on a 9th position.
No, he did lose that position quite a while ago, but what I'm interested in is how Kai ended up in 11th place.
Yeah, that's a good point, I am as well.
I can see now that he lost 11 seconds on the previous lap, so that something must have happened there. That's on us for missing that, we were so focused on the P1 battle. So can we get a gap update between Juan and Icebrand Stopa to see if Icebrand is closing in at all?
I believe Icebrand is actually catching on Juan, looking at their sector times. Yes, a lot in the 3rd sector, with 0.
And that's on the previous lap, of course.
Yes, yes. But it does look like Icebrand is catching to Juan.
Juan going onto the grass there, not losing a whole lot of time though.
I think that might have actually helped him, as he goes side by side with
He's gotten himself a huge run there actually, and I think Nick made a mistake at the apex. This could be close, coming down the straight. It didn't actually end up being as close as we thought,
Up
but
the
maybe
inside.
there is a bit of an opening. Let's see here if
I think he had
anything-
to shut the front door there.
Yeah, oh,
Ooh.
he's had to peel off a bit there. This is great racing going on from the two of them.
Indeed, incredible racing by these two.
As we now get into two or three corners that
Joshua
are
getting the
not-
fastest lap.
Yeah, as we get into a few corners here that are not the easiest on the track, especially not to overtake on. But if
Looks
Horn
like
can get a
Horn's
good
gonna
run
take
out of
it.
here, or he's
Oh,
gonna go
almost
for
slipping.
it here. Is he just trying to cause Nick to have a worse run?
Either a worse run or mind games possibly as well.
Oh,
As he lags out, and wow. One has disconnected from the server. During that epic fight there, unfortunately, problems are problems. This is also a beta, we have to remember this.
and that is gonna deploy the safety car because that was said.
Camera glitch.
Yeah, it was known before the race, and it was therefore mentioned in the driver's briefing that these types of incidents would deploy the safety car in favor of fairness. As the leader there, Charlie Amberson is actually going to let the safety car past, which is very friendly of him. One has now reconnected, so we just need to know if he's going to be a lap down, so he will be able to retake that lap.
Indeed. With 6 minutes left to go in the race, it will probably be a 2-lap showdown between the two cars in the top two. In the top two. Sorry. It'll probably be a second lap showdown with cold tires more than likely and cold drivers. So anything could happen in these. Oh, and there's been a crash during the safety car. Oh,
What
wow.
the heck? What's just happened there?
It looked like an atomic bomb just went off.
Is Juan back in the race, or is he in the pits, or what's going on there?
Juan seems to be on the track.
Alright, that is very good to know. He will
In
be
front of
allowed to unlap
Rise
himself.
Spot. Yes.
He- Rise Spider is in 7th place, so he's just gonna have to simply retake those positions.
While we have this time, let's have a replay of that incident with in the safety car. Because yes, I'm a good thingy, and I did take a video of it. Alright, let's have a look to see what has happened.
Juan has been given the instruction to unlap himself here, which he is choosing not to do,
Seems like it.
for reasons unknown.
It looks like Juan rear ends one of the Lexuses.
I see.
Impressive stuff right there.
So Juan is going to be a lap down on this restart.
Indeed, because he has
He was-
decided not to take one.
He was offered the option to unlap himself, which he chose not to do.
Well, everyone's
It's
turn.
obviously a very unfortunate situation to occur. It's not his fault, but we will see how this restart goes. We will have the time to do about 3 laps, I think.
around about that plus the 1 lap.
And look who has ended up in second.
Iceburn Stopper in second. How the hell has that happened?
Well,
Oh no.
I think it might be because Nick was caught up in that incident before.
Indeed. I believe
Car will
Charlie
now
will
pull
have
away.
to be defending with his life on this restart.
Let's see what happens on this restart. It's gonna be a chaotic one probably, and a very... Let's hope it's clean enough. And the safety car will peel back into the pit lane. Or teleport back into the pit lane.
Looking at the gap between Charlie Lambertson and Iceburn Stopper. As we get ready to start moving. I believe it's whenever the leader feels like it. And it seems like he's felt like it. And it is... Go with Iceburn Stopper right behind Charlie Lambertson starting off this race restart. Looking up. Iceburn looking to get the overtake with Anchovy looking to get the inside of Vasilios. Oh, and there's 2 people off. Rice Spider and Armadillo C off again.
Still Armadillo C, it's not Armadillo.
Iceburn Stopper 0.3 behind Charlie Lambertson in this race so far. Looking like he wants to make a move up the inside. Looking to make it. I believe he's playing mind games with Charlie through this section. Trying to make sure. I think that's
in an attempt to hold him up a bit. We have almost 3 cars wide here, and it is Vasilios who ends up being forced wide.
They're side by side. Anchovy and Nick Hykalis side by side in the Lexus versus Ferrari fight. The Ferrari goes on the outside and overtakes Nick Hykalis, with Iceburn Stopper with Vasilios still looking to overtake Kai in the Ferrari in front of him. Looking on the outside, taking hitting the rear back.
Yeah, this might be a long night in the steward's office.
Yes,
with all of the whole collisions we have had.
Vasilios looking to maybe punt Kai in this next section. Personally, I would. Iceburn Stopper trying to catch up to Charlie Lambertson in this fight.
We have 3/10 now between the leaders. 3/10 in between the leaders, and Iceburn Stopper sets the fastest lap of the race. This is pretty good weather they are getting into now. This is going to be the fastest the cars have been all race, I think.
If I were Charlie, I would be physically out of my mind right now. I would be preparing to crash into a wall when Iceburn overtakes me.
I do not think that is the case, but... So, 5/10 between the two. We will have one more lap after this one, as Joshua has spun. He's back on track now. And we have...
Wrestling Rice Spider, it looks like. Wow, lapped!
Yeah. Yeah, we now have Iceburn, as we said, 6/10 behind. We have Anchovy just a second and a bit behind that. So if something happens between those two, we know who's gonna take that position from both of them.
I believe that'll be their first win.
I think this is also Charlie going for his first win in the championship.
Indeed.
He might have won in the Formula Series before, but I don't think he has won in the GT3s. 6/10 between the two, it is just 1/10 back, 1 second back. So if these two go at it a lot, then we might genuinely have a 3-way race win fight.
Indeed, I mean, Anchovy catching up rapidly to Iceburn Stopper.
Anchovy with the fastest lap of the race, 1:34.6. That is faster than pole position, I think. We have some position changes. Vasilios has gone up in the final corner.
Oh. Okay. Iceburn Stopper half a second behind. Charlie
Was
Lambertson
that Charlie running a
again.
bit wide? Was
I
that
believe
accidental?
it might have been.
Maybe
Possibly
we could
having
see a run. Maybe
I
we could
think
see a
failing.
huge run here as they go onto the straight.
Onto the main straight, Iceman stopper.
Yeah.
Looking probably for that drag reduction system. I forgot what draft. There we go. Looking for that draft off the the slipstream. There we go. Looking for the slipstream off Charlie's car. It looks like.
Yeah, but knowing
Charlie
the amount
going
of
quite
instances in this race, this is still a very provisional standing we will see at the end of this race. We don't know how it's going to look after penalties, because there might be a lot of incidents that are penaltyable. We'll see what happens there.
And that looks like Kai hitting Nikai Callison, spinning out.
Oh, yeah, that's not great. That was a very dangerous re-entry almost. But it's going to be, for the first time I believe, it's going to be
and that's 2 off!
There's 2 off in the final corner.
Charlie Lambertson.
It's going to be Charlie Lambertson winning. And Shelby misses out on second by less than a tenth.
Ooh.
Intense finish, and it's Armando C in 4th. Nick Highcannon is going to come home in 5th. Then it's going to be Rai Spider beating Joshua and Kai. And then Vasilius is going to come home in 9th, and it's going to be Sid in 10th, and then Juan is going to be classified in 11th, as he was lapped, unfortunately, because of that technical disconnection. We are going to call it a day for the stream there.
Indeed we are.
See you all next week.